direwolf, 10,000 BC. We were going along okay when you upped and changed the status quo. Our supersized menu died off through your public meddling. Your nutritional requirements affected us direly. Our epoch had evolved the first Atkins diet, all protein-enriched, low carbs, but you killed that fad. Pride. That's what tipped it. Slower than grey wolves, we had to scavenge for a living. Our frames couldn't keep up with the new, trendy runners. Too heavy in the jaw from eating all those giant bison. Desire ruled at the end. And if some prey got trapped in a tar pit, we lost our heads and hides. Pack stupid. We inhabit your darkest memories. Programmers get us. Now only noobs fear. For we hunt again in electronic forests, pixel hungry. Darling Down's Hopping Mouse, 1840 AD. You wouldn't have known us but for a single skull found in the 19th century. But all that really told you is that we had a brain once and a face too. The rest you've had to work out for yourselves. Like our copious habit for mating on grass stems, our night passion, bending blades until the climax touched ground. Fervour, earthed in the deep, black, Darling Down soil. Land fucking, you'd call it. An exchange of sex knowledge among mammal species. Lucky then. Our skull wasn't discovered in those owl pellets like our cousin's was. Think of the interclass innuendo that would have spread. Our preoccupation with sex usurped by death eventually. All Nazis, those pests. And as for our extinction, we hopped right to it. Quagga, 1883. You're a weird mob, all right? A species obsessed with boom and bust cycles, owls in particular. First, you cleared us away for your four-legged friends after making a fortune on meat jerky and leather. Concentration camp facilities you installed free of charge to regulate our demise. Then confusion reigned as to who you were killing. Zebra brethren, native South African, or somebody entirely new. We were dead by the time you reached consensus. So you turned to our DNA to solve this dilemma and hatched a scheme in some museum coffee shop. Your island of Dr. Moreau morbid fascination. Experiment, start again. Breed us into existence. At least you'll have our name right in retrospection. Raku Kingfisher, 1887. This culture suited us down to a tree. Avian Ronin, lordless, we serve no one else but ourselves. Splitting the affinity of fresh water, our beaks, tempered steel, folded 1,000 times in evolution's forge. Pommel, jewel eyes, cut, our spirituality secure only on a risen stomach. We were a whisper, a ghost in the shell of nature. Echoes of us reverb in the single specimen you took. Blood legs, blood bill, painted warrior class, we killed clinically, fluid death momentum held. Honour bound us to end it all. Ancient practice unfolded in dark canopies. Trees saw everything. Bark writ, the scratches indecipherable to you. We left your race little to ponder in halcyon days. Lesser Bilby, 1967. You were so confused, but then so were we. Rabbits, you thought us. On first impressions, then our nasty little temperament bit through. Rodents we preyed on, so un-rabbit-like, so unlike Peter with his naughty habits of human baiting. We became fox food, floor rugs. Ironic then, these conies outcompeted us, their broods superior, their ears cuter somehow. They received Easter Bunny largesse, nursery rhyme cultural capital, lolly companies bankrolled their cause, your species' sweet teeth too. We narrate all this from the hollow memory of a skull found lying at the base of a wedge-tailed eagle's nest in 1967. The referendum on our extinction was carried. Cursed rabbit gerrymander. Gastric rooting frog, southern and northern, 1984. Our story is so Greek, a classic tale of misadventure. The tragedy is that you've missed it all, most probably. None of you witnessed our godlike qualities, but we'll share them anyhow. Our little ones sprung fully formed from our mouths. We know, so like Cronus spitting out his eccentric brood. A warped conception compared to you. The last southern captive died in 1984. The Big Brother's vision, it seems, only affected us. Then you discovered our northern offspring. Too late as usual. They've never been seen again. The debate still rages. Did we swallow our eggs or tadpoles? A hormone stopped the juices. Some were sacrificed for that. What killed us? Rising temperatures? Moisture drying out at altitude? We were slimy canaries for the greenhouse effect. Perhaps, like Zeus's clutch, we turned on our kin and ate them. Giant Galapagos tortoise. This is for Harriet and Steve Irwin. 1830 to 2006 AD. So my grand prediction was a little askew. You outlived me in the end. A human touch, only 2 months, 11 days separated us from our hyped celebrity. Maybe you had to follow my new path to a starry waterfall, clusters of shell-thin galaxies grazing on hibiscus-coloured nebulae. The big sheer's curvature of space oddity. After 176 years of earth-hugging and scraping dirt over old memories, I was due this last voyage. We both got it in the heart. Time's hooked barbs reversed so you can't pull them out. We've dematerialised beyond time and space. Yes, a poor Gallifreyan I made. But then, so did you. Harriet died June 23rd, 2006. Steve Irwin died 4th of September 2006. Thank you.